After success, after status, after achievement, the ultimate luxury becomes peace. And that is why wealth is becoming quiet. Success used to mean speed, more meetings, more pressure, more noise. But true luxury is no longer about showing wealth, it is about protecting your peace. Mindful luxury is a different way of living, a life designed with intention, where quality matters more than quantity, where silence becomes valuable and time becomes your greatest asset. It is waking up without anxiety, having space to breathe, to think clearly, to slow down enough to actually enjoy life. Mindful luxury is choosing experiences over distractions, natural light over artificial stimulation, calm mornings over chaotic schedules, wellness over exhaustion. It is the freedom to disconnect from constant pressure and reconnect with yourself. The modern world celebrates being busy, but mindful living understands something deeper. A peaceful mind is the ultimate status symbol. Luxury is no longer only what you own, it is how you feel about your health, your sleep, your energy, your emotional balance. A beautiful home that feels calm, space is designed for relaxation, quiet moments surrounded by nature, meaningful travel that inspires the soul instead of drowning it. Mindful luxury is intentional living, removing unnecessary stress, protecting your mental clarity, and creating routines that support happiness, health, longevity, and inner peace. Because the richest life is the one where you feel fully alive, calm, present, balanced. This is mindful luxury, not escaping life, but learning how to truly live it. Not saying it is easy, because it is definitely not. The modern world is designed to pull your attention away from yourself, to keep you distracted, busy, overstimulated, emotionally exhausted. And in order to achieve mindful luxury, you must be doing something very difficult. You must become intentional. Intentional with your time, intentional with your energy, intentional with the people around you, intentional with what you allow into your mind every single day. Because peace does not appear accidentally. It is created, protected, and maintained. And sometimes achieving a peaceful life requires uncomfortable decisions. You may need to distance yourself from environments that constantly create stress. You may need to spend less time with people who drain your energy. You may need to stop chasing external validation. You even may need to redefine what success truly means to you. For many people, that is one of the hardest things of all. Because society constantly teaches us to compare ourselves, to compete, to consume more, to move faster, to never feel satisfied. But mindful luxury asks a different question. Not how can I impress the world, but how can I create a life that feels peaceful when nobody's watching? And the answer often begins with simplification. Simplifying your routines, simplifying your environment, simplifying your relationships, simplifying the endless mental noise that follows you every day. The truth is, most stress does not come from having too little. It comes from caring too much. Too many obligations, too many distractions, too many unnecessary pressures, too much an emotional weight. Mindful luxury is learning how to remove what no longer serves your well-being, slowly, consciously, without guilt. And this process takes discipline. Real discipline is not waking up at 5 in the morning to impress social media. Real discipline is protecting your own peace constantly. It is learning how to say no. No to constant chaos. No to environments that damage your mental health. No to lifestyles that leave you emotionally exhausted. It is learning how to disconnect. To sit in silence without needing constant stimulation. To spend time in nature without reaching for your phone every few minutes. To eat slowly. To breathe deeply. To sleep properly. Because the nervous system heals in calm environments, the mind becomes clearer in stillness, and the body begins recovering when stress is no longer constant. This is why mindful luxury values quality over quantity in every part of life. Not more experiences, better experiences. Not more possessions, more meaningful possessions. Not more noise, but more depth. And over time, something extraordinary begins to happen. Your priorities change. You stop admiring people who only appear successful and begin admiring people who seem truly at peace. You become less attracted to excess and more attracted to balance. Less interested in proving something and more interested in protecting your inner world. Because eventually you realize the greater luxury is not wealth alone, it is the ability to wake up feeling calm. To move through life without constant anxiety. To enjoy simple moments fully. To feel mentally free. And maybe that is the ultimate form of success. Not building a life that looks perfect from the outside, but building one that feels peaceful from the inside. It is a choice, but not everyone will choose it. Because mindful luxury requires something many people fear, slowing down enough to face themselves. Without distractions, without constant entertainment, without the endless noise used to escape uncomfortable thoughts. Many people say they want peace, but continue choosing lifestyle that destroy. Constant comparison, constant urgency, constant stimulation. Always chasing more without ever asking why. Mindful luxury asks you to become conscious of the life you're building, and sometimes that awareness changes everything. You begin noticing how certain environments affect your nervous system, how some conversations leave you emotionally drained, how certain habits quietly increase anxiety without you realizing it. You begin understanding that protecting your energy is not selfish, it is necessary. And this is why mindful luxury is not for everyone, because not everyone is willing to disconnect from what is familiar, even when what is familiar is making them unhappy. Some people feel uncomfortable in silence. They need constant noise to avoid hearing their own thoughts. Others become addicted to stress itself, to the feeling of being constantly busy, constantly needed, constantly stimulated. But eventually, the body always keeps score. Stress appears in sleep problems, mental exhaustion, anxiety, irritability, loss of focus, emotional numbness, a feeling of emptiness even after achieving success. And that is when many people begin searching for something deeper. Not more luxury, but a better quality of life. A slower morning, a calmer home, a healthier body, a quieter mind, more meaningful relationships, more presence, more peace. Because at a certain point, you realize the most valuable experience in life cannot be rushed. A sunset, a deep conversation, a peaceful dinner, listening to rain, walking slowly through nature, sleeping deeply without anxiety, feeling emotionally balanced. These things seem simple, but in the modern world they have become rare. And rarity creates value. That is why the mindful luxury is not only external elegance, it is internal refinement. The ability to remain calm while the words becomes louder. The ability to stay grounded while others constantly chase validation. The ability to enjoy simplicity in a culture addicted to excess. And perhaps the most powerful part of all is that mindful luxury changes your definition of wealth completely. You stop measuring life only through money or status and begin measuring it through freedom. Freedom from anxiety, freedom from unnecessary pressure, freedom from emotional chaos, freedom to live according to your own rhythm. Because in the end, the people who truly have wealth are no longer trying to impress the world. They're trying to protect something far more valuable. Their time, their health, their peace of mind, and their freedom. The new symbols of luxury are no longer loud logos, crowded places, or constant attention. Real luxury is space, silence, slow mornings, beautiful environments, a calm mind. The ability to disconnect from chaos and reconnect with yourself. It is the freedom to live intentionally, to choose quality over excess, presence over pressure, meaning over noise. And maybe that is why the world is changing. Because after years of chasing more, people are beginning to understand that the ultimate luxury was never about owning everything, it was about finally feeling at peace. Would you choose a life of constant activity and endless noise, or a life designed around peace, freedom, and the quiet luxury of truly living?